more irrelevant if I tried. Yeah, it's the airport pub. My happy place. So yeah, just had a very nice stomach liner, and now we're off to Tast for Enotria's road show wine tasting thing. We've got La Spinetta, which I can't wait to taste. Was there a few years ago. What else have we got? The champagne.
Lebanese.
Oh, there's Lebanese. Yes, I knew you'd be happy with that.
Yep.
Yeah, loads of things, but it's also trying to keep Aldo sobero, which isn't that easy.
Will you join me at a wine tasting on King Street in Manchester? I'm drinking Martin Codax and Albarino. Now, this takes me back to my rock and roll days at Arcane, when I would drink this wine for hours and hours listening to Bob Dylan, the greatest songwriter of all time, with a troubadour from the 14th century. What more could a man want? A wonderful wine, a wonderful singer, and Bob Dylan. What more could you want? A raise a glass.
Yeah. Right, you join us here again. Another great tasting with Luca from La Spinetta Winery, based in Piemonte. I was lucky enough, courtesy of Pete Franks, thank you Pete, and Enotria, to visit Contratta Winery and La Spinetta.
Yes, I remember.
Some incredible food, and this wine in particular was my discovery of the whole trip. We got waterboarded by Barolo, Barbaresco, amazing. But this Timorasso was my discovery. And now we're here with Luca from the winery, and he's going to talk you through it. I hope you enjoy, but you have to buy a bottle of this. But over to you.
Timorasso is a unique varietal. It's very special. It's very special even to us. This grape was almost abandoned because it was difficult to grow, and it is difficult to grow today. And 50 years ago, there was not enough attention on the white wines. The focus was on the reds, it was on Nebbiolo, it was on Medium Barbera. So Timorasso was almost, abandoned. 30 years ago, it was like rediscovered by a local producer, and we knew we could make something very special. So the Rivetti family, Giorgio Rivetti, they invested in this area. They bought 30 hectares, and we really grasped the potential of this grape. Why it's unique? It's unique because in a glass of a Timorasso like this, you can find everything. You can find the floral flavors, you can find fruit, you can have a lot of minerality. It's a structured wine, but it can be elegant and light at the same time. It doesn't have to be too intense, it doesn't have to be too rich. This is the magic of Timorasso. It keeps a unique salinity. It's very sapid. So it's one of those grapes we will hear a lot in the future.
Great stuff. And for me, I know I shouldn't compare certain wines, and I don't mean it like this, but to anyone who's watching it, you imagine cross between a Burgundy, a white Burgundy, and a Sancerre. Now imagine that in your head.
Yeah.
Quite rich in fruit, but loads of salinity and minerality. So imagine that.
To me,
that's what's in it.
I agree. to me, it's more like Chenin Blanc and Chablis.
Right, there we go, Chenin Blanc and
combo-
Chablis,
the
even
combo
better.
business.
I was close, but yeah, but absolutely brilliant. And also, thank you for your Barbarescos, the Contratto. We had, I'm going to say the second best meal ever. Was it Ape Wine Bar was it in Bra?
Yes, in Alba.
In Alba, sorry. And no, it was the best meal. Everything was covered in white truffle. It was amazing. But thank you so much.
Timorasso, Colli Tortonesi is the DOC.
Get on it, folks.